Hundreds of people have joined a vigil for teacher Sabina Nessa, who was killed as she walked to a pub in southeast London. The 28-year-old was discovered in Cater Park in Kidbrooke by a member of the public on Saturday. She had been walking to meet a friend at the Depot bar last Friday, a journey which should have taken 5 minutes. More than 500 people have gathered at Pegler Square, not far from where a wanted suspect was captured on CCTV. Jabina Yasmin Islam, Sabina Nessa's sister, broke down as she addressed crowds at the vigil. She said, "I just want to say thank you to everyone who came today to show support for my sister. We have lost an amazing, caring, beautiful sister, who left this world far too early." She told the crowd how Sabina had loved her family. She said, "Words cannot describe how we are feeling. This feels like we are stuck in a bad dream and can't get out of it. Our world is shattered, we are simply lost for words. No family should go through what we are going through." Ms. Nessa's uncle, Shahin Mia, described his niece as a kind and a open-minded person, who was always smiling and helping others. He said Ms. Nessa's death has, once again, brought to the fore the question of women's safety on the streets. In his statement, he said, "We don't want what happened to Sabina to happen to anyone else. We don't want any other mother's chest to be empty or filled with deep sorrow, or to see the tears in the eyes of any father." As the police investigation continues, officers want to identify a balding man, who was seen with something in his hands, who could be vital to the case. The wanted man, who was wearing gray jeans and a black jacket, can be seen looking over his shoulder and pulling up his hood as he walks along the pavement. Metropolitan Police Assistant Commissioner Louisa Rolfe urged anyone who may know the man to contact them. 2 men arrested on suspicion of Ms. Nessa's murder have now been released pending further investigation.
The Duchess of Cambridge said she was saddened by the loss of another innocent young woman on our streets, as police continued the hunt for Ms. Nessa's killer. In March, the Duchess privately visited the memorial to murdered marketing executive Sarah Everard in Clapham Common, southwest London, after the 33-year-old was killed by off-duty police officer Wayne Couzens. A candle was also lit outside No. 10 Downing Street in memory of Ms. Nessa. "Say her name. Sabina Nessa. We will never forget," was the request from the leaders of the vigil. Hundreds gathered here in Pegler Square all said her name. Sabina Nessa. This is the square the 28-year-old teacher was walking to this time last week. She never made it. Now Londoners from across the city, many of them holding candles and laying flowers, are listening on this quiet, still autumn evening to the vigil speakers. Dozens more silhouetted figures observe from the tower blocks overlooking Pegler Square. Many observers are crying, listening to the speakers, including Sabina Nessa's sister, who says her family's world has been shattered. But while a community joins together in grief, just behind the vigil, police have sealed off an area. Yellow evidence markers dot the road. As one person spoke emotionally of Sabina Nessa, a forensics officer combed the bushes, a reminder that this is still very much an ongoing investigation. Crowds also gathered in Hackney, Newham, Bristol and in Brighton, to pay tribute to Ms. Nessa. A spokesperson for Brighton and Hove Council said, "Every woman and girl should feel safe in their streets, in their parks and open spaces and in their homes. We have today lowered the flags at Hove Town Hall and Brighton Town Hall in memory of Sabina Nessa and to raise awareness of violence against women and girls." Source: BBC News. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.